What's up, gang, and welcome to this edition of the Rockwell Chronicles. I'm your host, Johnny Ritchie.
And I'm Rachel Thomas.
And in today's episode, it's all about the Rockwell Watches Thunder Valley Outdoor National Motocross Race in Lakewood, Colorado.
That's right, and we're going to take you behind the scenes to show you just what it takes to put on a world-class event like the Thunder Valley Outdoor National.
That's right, coming up first, some of the team drivers are making their way from California to Denver. They're going to stop by the Rockwell compound, and we're going to do our best to hook them up. Check it out.
So the 5 teams that we had in the compound are JGR Yamaha, Troy Lee Design, BTO Motorsports, Geico Honda.
All the drivers are here from Hangtown. This is their midway point, headed to the Rockwell Watches National in Lakewood. So we wanted to stop by the compound, have some fun with us before they head out tomorrow to Colorado.
Came to hang out with the Rockwell boys. They're sponsoring a national up the road, I heard.
Two of our good friends are Corey, he drives for Troy Lee Design Team. Then we also have Alex from BTO Motorsports. Before they left the next morning, came into the office, we got them dialed with new Coliseums.
You know, broski, I picked out the black and red rider. It's gonna go good with the team stuff. Gonna use it on race day, get times. This Rockwell timepiece is really gonna do it for me.
I think I'm not going with this little red one because it's the total opposite of all my garb. And I like to stick out a little bit because I'm a little flamboyant. But, you know, hopefully I won't be late anymore, but
Might happen.
I probably will never change the time zone, so therefore I'm late all the time.
So basically the whole sponsorship and the whole trip was put together in, I'd say, 2 or 3 weeks. So it was a mad rush to get ready for everything. And when was it, Wednesday, we decided midway through the day that we were going to leave that afternoon and drive through the night to get to Lakewood for press day early the next morning.
It's the Thunder Valley Outdoor National, so it's a big race for us. This is a huge event. You know, being the title sponsor of an event like this gets us excited. So we decided, let's leave right now. It's like 6 o'clock at night. Let's jump in the Jeep and just hit it. 4
of us hopped in and drove through the night, only to get to Denver at about 2 in the morning, and then we woke up at 8 in the morning the next day for press day.
So we get there probably right around 2 or 3 in the morning. All right, so we pulled in about 4 a.m. this morning. We are in Denver, Colorado. JB's just gonna prep the truck, which means he's gonna wash it down and get it ready for the Thunder Valley Outdoor National.
I always have to wash the truck, make it look nice and pretty. All the riders are outside as well, helping out. They're working on their bikes, getting everything ready to go for the race.
It's gonna head down to the track. Press day is gonna start soon, so we're gonna get a chance to maybe interview some of the athletes and check out the scene. It's time to hit press day, and we're very fortunate, not only because we are a title sponsor, but with our relationship with Landon Powell, we were able to get some of our athletes, Brandon Leith, Colby Swanson, we're able to get these guys on the track, and nothing is better for these guys than a little practice time. All the riders right now are getting ready. It's press day, so all the news and media outlets are here, and they're going to film the guys. They kind of drive around the track and show them what this race is all about. in addition to being able to get on the track, they're riding with some of the best guys. Eli Tomac, Ryan Villapoto, who's the points leader right now. They get to go and spend some time on the track with those guys and kind of watch how they do it. So kind of a little bit of an advantage for us and our guys.
Pull into the track. I'm looking to where I gotta park the truck, and it's a really steep hill. I don't like these things when I have to take the truck up there. It's a steep dirt road. It goes up to the right, and it's just gnarly. But I pulled it off. Everything worked out really well. Got our spots all set up. Things were great.
Accidents happen. And a lot of other things. For all your legal needs, one law.
McGee's Elite, your one-stop shop for trophies, awards, engraving, and sports memorabilia. You name it, we can frame it. Team apparel, signed posters, music memorabilia, awards, custom engraving, Rockwell watches, and everything in between. Check us out on Facebook or visit us at one of our 2 Utah locations. Remember, if you name it, we can frame it here at McGee's Elite.
Meet Johnny, a professional stuntman. Even as a child, Johnny had a tendency to make extreme decisions. This tendency persisted as he got older. Johnny's behavior has given him a number of aches and pains over the years. He needs a doctor, but he's been down that road before. All to find out that Johnny needs an MRI. But wait, Johnny has an idea. A very good idea. Not that, Johnny. This. Johnny goes to USMRI, where the professionals quickly, accurately, and affordably identify Johnny's problem. Now he can get back to his thrills with no fear. Call now and save up to 75% off of hospital prices.
Ready for a serious thrill? Take it to the extreme with Flow Rider and iFly at the Solomon Center in Ogden. Where else can you surf in Utah? Beginner to advanced riders love Flow Rider because of its thrill of challenging the wave. Or check out iFly and soar in a 30-foot vertical wind tunnel with winds up to 175 miles per hour and experience a rush like nothing else. Get your gift cards today at www.iflyutah.com. Take it to the extreme with iFly and Flow Rider at the Solomon Center in Ogden.
Edge Products, the premier name for truck performance, brings you the Evolution CS and CTS line of tuners. Whether you're interested in fuel economy, towing, or performance, Edge products will improve your vehicle's efficiency. Monitor vital engine data, customize your truck's performance, read and clear check engine lights, perform other diagnostics, and simplify trailering using Edge's backup camera. Visit www.tuneyourtruck.com to learn more about how Edge can enhance your drive.
Well, as you can see, we finally made it. It was a long and arduous journey, but we're here. And we even got to hit the track a little early for press day, so our guys have a little bit of an advantage.
But first things first, we gotta take care of business and make sure that the track is all Rockwelled out.
So being the title sponsor of this event, we have a lot of responsibility. Obviously, we have to have our best foot forward. And in that, we went and got all these flags and banners and all of this stuff made to really make that racetrack look like it is the Rockwell racetrack.
All right, so Rich just gets here with Brian Green. They picked up all of these banners. Not one, not 25, not 50, but 250 banners we have. This place should be decked out here very soon.
Friday morning was another early morning. We got up, got to the track right around 8, and it was a mad rush to get the track dialed in with all of our flags and banners and sponsor stuff.
Yeah, setting up for the race the day before, we probably put up a couple hundred banners.
With being the title sponsor, you kind of got to be out and about too, so we were out at the social events in the evening, so we wouldn't get home till 2 or 3 in the morning, and then back up again in the next, so it was a super tiring weekend. I think I slept the rest of the week after that.
Dude, stop filming me. I'm too tired to be filmed.
Taylor and I took the helm of getting all the flags ready, and there was 50 of them that we had to totally unwrap and assemble, which took about a good 4 hours.
We have 1 million flags, literally, almost. But for real, we have 50 flags, and they're a bit of a pain to set up. So it's gonna be a long day. This wind really isn't helping our situation.
So one of the fun parts is we have to go all around the track and put up flags. We've got all these cool Rockwell flags. We've got to post them up everywhere.
Well, in typical Rockwell style, we had to do stuff a little different than most. So we had a golf cart, and instead of just sending people out with flags here and there, we piled all the flags on top of the golf cart. We hung on, drove around the track, and plotted the flags in perfect position.
Danny is a very good job an organizer, but I would say probably not the best guy when it comes to actually hanging the flags. He needs a little bit of work.
We had to set up a couple flags up on top of the announcer's tower, which was pretty tall, so the wind was pretty strong.
A bit breezy up there, but with Danny's skills and military backing, we were able to get the flags securely fastened to Hal through the windy nights.
Right now we're up on the highest of points, the announcer's tower, and we're hoisting the flag. Look at her blow in the wind. Danny, are those gonna hold? Who bought these terrible zip ties?
I think we used probably 20 zip ties on each of the flags, because even with just a couple zip ties, they were breaking off and the flags were gonna fly away, which during a motorcycle race, it's not a good idea to have an 18-foot flag flying through the track.
Look at JB down there, really putting in 110%. He's really getting after it. Have a look-see. Yeah, I would freaking zip tie the mother out of it.
That's what I did. I put on top of there, dude. I zip tied them so hard. There's literally 20 zip ties on each one.
name's Kevin Ogswalla. I'm the parts manager here at South Valley Motorsports. We're a full-line motorsports dealer. We carry everything from Fox to Fly to Shift, anything that's current, boots, helmets, goggles, jackets, apparel, socks, and even Rockwell watches. We're known as a motocross shop. That is what we do. Everybody that comes in buys helmets, buys boots, goggles, anything you will need to make your riding experience better. That's our motto. We carry the nicest, newest stuff. We do not do any of your clearance, any of the old, cheap. If you want the best gear, this is where you come. Rockwell is a really fun niche item that we can offer in this store. The motorsport industry is a very small industry, and anybody who supports the sport, we want to support. That's why you can see we have a full case, full line of their watches. We really like people that will sponsor and help the sport grow, and so we want to help a company like Rockwell grow also. We're a full line dealer. We do everything from dirt bikes, motorcycles, to Yamaha boats, generators. We have Yamaha power washers. The KX450 and KX250F is definitely our top seller right now. If you want to come in, check them out. We got a couple signed, autographed Monster Energy editions. Everybody who works here is an enthusiast. You come in this door, we are excited about riding. Doesn't matter if it's street, dirt, boats. We do a little bit of everything here, from a performance level to a trail rider level to everything in between. Come down and look at what we have. People come in here because we stock it. You can come in, you can get everything you need and typically find more than what you need. Our address is 11553 South State in Draper, just right off 114th South.
Meet Johnny, a professional stuntman. Even as a child, Johnny had a tendency to make extreme decisions. This tendency persisted as he got older. Johnny's behavior has given him a number of aches and pains over the years. He needs a doctor, but he's been down that road before. All to find out that Johnny needs an MRI. But wait, Johnny has an idea. A very good idea. Not that Johnny. This. Johnny goes to USMRI, where the professionals quickly, accurately, and affordably identify Johnny's problem. Now he can get back to his thrills with no fear. Call now and save up to 75% off of hospital prices.
Accidents happen. And a lot of other things. For all your legal needs, one law.
Attention sushi lovers. Are you tired of spending $40 or $50 and not getting much sushi? Then check out the all-you-can-eat sushi at Simply Sushi, located in the Smith Shopping Center at 70th South Redwood Road in West Jordan. Now serving fresh all-you-can-eat sushi for less than $15 per person. Come and enjoy the biggest and best sushi bar in the Salt Lake area. Simply Sushi. Great sushi, great price. 70th South Redwood Road.
Well, all the hard work is finally done, and now it's time for my favorite part, the racing.
Now, Johnny, hold up. We still got a few more things to do before we can head over to the races.
All right, so it's calm before a storm. We got up about 5 o'clock this morning. Got to the track. We got a few more flags to put up. We got to set up the watch displays and get ready for a crazy day. A few more last-minute details that we have to attend to make sure that once again this race looks like it is owned by Rockwell. You know, being the title sponsor, you really have to step up, but we still have a few more little things that we have to get done before the race starts.
Not even 7 o'clock. We've already been here an hour, and we'll probably be here till 10 tonight, so it's gonna be a long day.
Then, I mean, as soon as the pits were open to the public, people started flooding in, and they were very stoked, to say the least, about our involvement and our support for the riders and the national overall. Race day, May 25th, 2013, Rockwell National in Lakewood, Colorado.
So for those of you who've never been to an outdoor national, what a cool experience. I mean, these guys are true diehard race fans.
You know, it gets pretty wild, and usually during the second motos, this place is packed. You can't even walk around. Pits are full all the time, you know, fans screaming. It's crazy, like always.
Later this afternoon, there's going to be a huge crowd roaring for all these dudes out here motoing, and I'm sure a lot of people getting pretty wild and having a good time.
So yeah, we had the Rockwell Airtime skydive team jump into the event, and we flew 2 skydivers in, Dusty and Devin, and then we didn't have anybody else there, so I had to be their ground crew. So I was in charge of radioing to them in the plane, monitoring the wind on the ground so they knew which way to come in, and just coordinating with the track to make sure everything was where it needed to be.
When the airtime team jumped in, it was kind of sketchy because there's these huge power lines that kind of go across the center of the track. So I didn't know where they were going to land. I wasn't involved in the planning, but watching them, you know, come down was awesome. All the fans and the spectators were just kind of blown away. They hadn't seen anything like that at other races that they'd been to, I assume. And it was just fun. You know, they ended up landing right on the starting gate, and it was killer. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, buddy. That was a little tense, man. Those power lines are pretty scary. It's good fun. Glad to be down and safe.
Yeah. Oh, dude, so sick.
Power lines are scary.
So sick.
Scary? Power lines.
All right, so we're partying. It is the vendor area, man. It's been a wild day. Some of our guys just got finished with their motos, and people still coming to the booth, checking it out. Hats, shirts, gear. For Rockwell watches, man, you gotta come see us, and especially here at Thunder Valley, man, it's been awesome. So, still a little bit more left to go in the day, and then we'll check in with you in just a little bit.
What up, yo? Jossie Wells here, hanging out in Lakewood for the Rockwell Watches Colorado motorcycle dirt biking race. First one I've ever been to. Having a great time out here. It's mad loud, nice warm, lots of chicks around, watches galore. We out here. Yeah, this is sick, man. I just got an email a couple days ago saying, invited me down here. Rockwell was the title sponsor, so I thought, yeah, man, it'd be sick to come down and check it out for the first time, so definitely have to be here.
Everybody else was stuck doing crappy jobs, and somehow I lucked out because I got to take all the gift bags around for all the top 40 athletes in both classes, the 250s and the 450s. They had goodies from Zag, iFrogs, One Law, all our partners, and then the coolest thing in my opinion was every single person that qualified for the main events got a Rockwell watch, either a Coliseum or a Game Face, and man, the reaction on those athletes' faces, they're just stoked. You know, when you get some type of return for your efforts, you know, a goodie bag with all kinds of stuff in it, t-shirts and tons of stuff, they're stoked. Every single guy was stoked, so it was great.
Congratulations on making the main events here at the Rockwell Watches National at Lakewood. Enjoy this gift bag from Rockwell. Absolutely.
Yeah, all right, so here we are, man. It's podium time. We got the three finishers, the podium, obviously first, second, third. You know, the watches prepared and ready to rock and roll. So,
Folks, will you please say hello to the overall winner, Ryan Filippone? Johnny Ritchie from Rockwell Watches down here on the podium are really close.
yeah, absolutely, on behalf of Rockwell Time and Rockwell Watches, I want to present Ryan Filippone with his first place. Rockwell Watch, Ryan, great job, man. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Great job, man.
Yeah, thank you. This is pretty cool. You know, it's cool to have outside sponsors like this in our sport. Just try to grow it, make it better. So thank you, all the guys from Rockwell.
Well, and we know that you're a huge Camel fan, so we're for the first time you'll be the first guy ever to have this watch. This is the Realtree SDK Rockwell Fight Rider. So take a look at that, man, and we hope you wear it with pride. Thanks again, and congratulations on a great victory here at the Rockwell Watches Thunder Valley Outdoor National.
Thank you, guys.
Folks, the double.
Well, there you have it. The Rockwell Watches Thunder Valley Outdoor National in the books. We sure had an amazing time. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun.
It really was a killer event, and we just want to thank all of our sponsors, all of our athletes, and Team Rockwell, and we want to give a special thanks to one of our very own guys, Danny Wilson, for making this happen.
That's right, man. Danny stepped up, put in a lot of work, and pulled this thing off. But once again, to the entire team, great job, guys. We really do appreciate it. And if you want to find out more about our event, it's very simple. Head on over to rockwelltime.com. For everyone here at the Rockwell compound, I'm Johnny Ritchie.
I'm Rachel Thomas.
Thank you for tuning in to the Rockwell Chronicles. We'll see you next week.
Ain't gonna happen. Not today.
It was breezy out there in Colorado, so we had to fasten them with, I would say, about 5 to 10 zip ties per flag and a quarter roll of Gorilla Tape. So in case you ever want to tie some flags up, that's what you need. You need those items or they will blow over.